Good afternoon, guys. It has been a while since we have discussed that we will start a course for science and technology. Okay, but unfortunately, because of the unavoidable reasons, we could not start it. But anyhow, today we are starting it. So along with the economics is already running. We have started it, and along with that, we will also continue the. Today we are starting it. One class is over, orientation class. I gave an orientation about the science and technology maybe 10 days back. So from now on, we will continue science and technology also along with the economics. Okay, right. So just I want to remind you about the importance of science and technology. Like I said, if you see the trend of questions in the prelims, most number of questions are coming from polity. Next, second important subject is economics, and third one we can say science and technology is the third important subject when it comes to prelims. Approximately on an average, we are getting 10 to 12 questions from science and technology every year in prelims. और उसके अलावा apart from that, in paper 3 if you see mains, paper 3 mains, you are definitely and regularly getting questions from science and technology. Those questions are predominantly from current affairs, but however, for attempting the questions both in the prelims and in the mains, you should have a thorough understanding about the basic aspects of science and technology. Okay, basic aspects of science and technology along with the latest developments. Okay, whatever the questions that will be asked, they will be a combination of the basic aspects along with the current developments. So without having the basic concepts or conceptual clarity, you will not be in a position to answer the questions, whether it can be in the prelims examination or in the mains examination. Okay, so in our lectures also, in our course also, we will try to give equal or required importance to both the basic aspects and even current developments also. Okay, all right. So during our lectures, we will try and make sure that we are covering the subject so that you can answer both the prelims questions as well as the mains questions. Okay, right. So we will move forward, and in science and technology, as a first chapter, we will study the evolution of science and technology in India. Right. So the first chapter for our study in science and technology is evolution of science and technology in India. Okay. Okay. So in this we will study the advancements in science and technology in ancient India, and after that in medieval India. Later we will see the modern period till independence, that we can call it as colonial India. Okay, colonial India, and later we will see some modern day post independence. In the post independence period, evolution of science and technology that occurred in our country. Okay, so if you observe the questions also, especially the mains questions, the examiner is focusing on specific areas. He is asking about the scientists or scientific advancements period wise: ancient period, then medieval period, then colonial period, then modern period after independence. Okay, so if you see, especially in this colonial period, he asked about the specific scientists. There was a question on Jagadish Chandra Bose. There was a question on Jagadish Chandra Bose. Similarly, we can expect a question from the famous scientific personalities in the post independence period. Also we have plenty of scientists: APJ Abdul Kalam and Homi J Baba, HJ Baba, Hargobind Khorana. Okay, after that also we have, like, CV Raman, Chandrasekhar, all these modern day scientists we have. So after studying the evolution of science and technology in our country, we will also study briefly about the famous scientists in our country. We will try and study about the ancient scientists also, like Brahmagupta, etc. And we will try and cover the modern day scientists also, because questions are also being asked on individual scientists and their contribution for the advancement of science and technology in our country. Okay, so from this angle also we have to study science and technology, right? Okay, so first we will see advancements, scientific advancements in each and every period. Okay, right. So if you see overall science and technology development in India, so we have a long history. Okay, our scientific journey is a fascinating one. We have a fascinating journey in science and technology, not only in modern day period but also from the ancient time. Okay, since millennia there were science and technological developments in our country. Okay, right. So in specific subjects, like, some of the predominant subjects where lot of development was there, those subjects were mathematics. Okay, mathematics. And mathematics went along, it had a strong relation with astronomy. Okay, so there were a lot of advancements in astronomy. Okay, then afterwards there were advancements in uh, like metallurgy, or you can say simply chemistry. Okay, apart from that, health and medicine, or we can simply say medicine, and even philosophical aspects, philosophy. So don't think how philosophy will become science and technology. Okay, so it was kind of philosophy was also emerging like anything, especially in the ancient period. We have our greatest philosophy. We have given a great gift to the world, that is Vedanta. Okay, the philosophy of Vedanta. So there were a lot of developments in Vedanta also, so we have to consider that as development in the ancient period, development in science and technology in the ancient period. Okay, these were the predominant areas where we were achieving predominant development. So this is during the ancient period, and this translated into modern day developments. Modern day developments. Now what we are doing, or where we are doing space exploration. We are doing space exploration. Okay, we have achieved a lot of advancements in nuclear technology. We have achieved a lot of development in nuclear technology. Okay, so modern day, these are the developments in modern day science and technology. Even in production of medicines also. Okay, medicines, health techniques, or in all these areas we have achieved tremendous advancements. Okay, so these are the areas where predominant development was there, and in modern day period we have reached, and we are achieving excellence in all these areas. Okay, right. So now we will see uh, each and every area or aspect, how there was development. Okay, how there was development in each and every area in little bit more detail. Okay, so first we are studying the advancements in ancient period. Okay, advancements in various fields. Right. Ancient India, it is a period of remarkable growth or remarkable progress in science and technology. Okay. So, present today, many fields or many areas there in science and technology. So, a foundation has been laid in the ancient period itself. Just now I have listed various areas like mathematics, astronomy, medicine, even surgery, chemistry or chemicals, metallurgy. In all these areas for modern day sciences also, foundation has been laid in ancient period itself. Okay, and whatever the areas I have mentioned, mathematics, astronomy, metallurgy, even in engineering, a great advancements have been raised. Okay, right, right. So individually, if we see, first area we have to see is mathematics. Okay, mathematics. So what is the contribution or what are the advancements in mathematics during the ancient period? First and foremost contribution or most important contribution is the concept of zero. Okay, very fascinating one. Zero, the concept of the zero. So before the concept of zero was there. It was very difficult to count the numbers. Or it was a very important contribution of India, not only for Indians but also for the entire world. बहुत ही बड़ा gift था. Okay, so before zero was there, it was very difficult to count the numbers. और जो भी सारा कॉन्सेप्ट है, जीरो को यहाँ लगाओ, देयर इज अ नंबर, वन इज देयर. अगर आगे लगाओगे तो इट हैज नो वैल्यू, बट इफ यू कीप इट दिस साइड, सामने लगाओगे, so that will have that will have a value. Okay, so all these kinds of concepts have been given by Indians. Okay, so after invention or after the concept of zero has emerged, the counting or the number system has become very easy. Okay, and it was very difficult to imagine life विदाउट जीरो. काफी मुश्किल था लाइफ को इमेजिन करना विदाउट जीरो. आप भी मतलब देख सकते हो तुम लोग हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टू लिव विदाउट जीरो. ओके, सो ये जीरो, इन्वेंशन ऑफ जीरो वाज ए वेरी गुड और ए ग्रेट कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इंडियंस फॉर द एंटायर वर्ल्ड. ओके, apart from that, zero was the contribution, and next was the decimal system or decimal system. We will call it as decimal system itself, decimal system, or simply you can call it as number system, the present day number system. Generally people nowadays think that it is the number system, present day number system that we are using, it has English origin or for that matter Western origin. Okay, but whatever the number system that is used presently, it is called as Indo-Arabic or Indo-Arabian number system. Okay, so you see this name Indo-Arabic, India is there and Arabic is there. Okay, so I am saying the number system, present day number system that is in use came from India. So but the Westerners, they have named it as Indo-Arabic number system. Why? Because they have learned it from the Arabians. Westerners have learned it from the Arabians. So they thought that Arabians themselves have invented it, but later they have come to know that actually Indians were the first people to invent and use it. It was learnt by the Arabians, and from Arabians the Westerners have come to know about the system. So to reflect that translation, the number system, present day number system, has been named as Indo-Arabic system. Okay, so these numbers, whatever the numbers we are using, 1, 2, 3, the symbols have been given by the Westerners, but the concept of counting like this, that has been invented by India. Okay, there are Indian numbers are also there. If you see, numbers like these are there. This is 1, this is 2, like that numbers are there. These are Indian origin numbers. Okay, the symbols we are using Western symbols, but the system, whatever the system we are using, that is a Indian origin. Okay, so these are the two greatest contributions of Indians in the mathematics. Okay, the concept of zero and the decimal system. Okay, so these two systems, they have revolutionized the uh, areas of mathematics. Those areas are algebra, okay, and arithmetics, or arithmetic also you can see. So these two streams have been revolutionized by the concepts of zero and decimal system. So nowadays you can imagine, without this we cannot imagine mathematics, the stream of mathematics. Okay, right. So this is the these are the major developments. Apart from that, you will see advancements in trigonometry also. Okay, advancements in trigonometry. How we can say there is trigonometry in Vedas itself? We have a Vedanga called Sulva Sutra. Sulva Sutra, or simply it is called as Sulva Sutra. Okay, it is part of Yajurveda. Okay, Yajurveda you know very well. It has information about yagas or yagnas. Okay, yagnas. So what Sulva Sutra contains? It contains various shapes and sizes of fire altars. Fire altars that have to be built for conducting yagnas. Okay, so there were shapes there. In that, shapes like triangle, rectangle, square, sorry, right angle. Okay, this is right angle triangle, and square, rectangle. So all these shapes have been mentioned in Sulva Sutra. Okay, so this is nothing but mathematics, part of mathematics. Okay, this is nothing but areas. Okay, so it is believed that the Sulva Sutra itself contains the famous Pythagoras theorem. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, when it is discussing about the right angle triangle, excuse me, 1 second. Right. So when it is discussing about the right angle triangle, so it is nothing but the Pythagoras theorem is inherently present in there. Okay, so this is the contribution. So in this way there was advancement of trigonometry also. Okay, apart from that there was development in astronomy also. Okay, so astronomy you know very well, it is about the study of space and celestial bodies. Okay, astronomy. Okay, so there was study about the planets. Okay, planets and moons of planets. Okay, and properties, or what would I say, the we can say properties also, properties of these planets. Okay, and their movements, those are known as planetary movements. Okay, planetary movements. So lot of study was done and a lot of inventions were there in the astronomical aspects also during the ancient period. Okay, so you know the greatest personality, Aryabhatta. Okay, so his contribution was there, in mathematics also and in astronomy also. All right, right. Sorry, Aryabhatta is called as the father of astronomy. Okay, he is generally known as the father of astronomy. Okay, so that much is the contribution of Aryabhatta to the astronomy. Okay, just I want to mention one thing. I am not mentioning the individual scientists' names elaborately in this topic, because those things you are going to study in detail in the history when you study art and architecture, or for that matter the history, art and culture. You are going to study about the contributions of individual scientists in each and every dynasty. When you study dynasties in ancient India and medieval India, there also they will be covered, and within the art and architecture also you will study in detail about the contributions of various scientists in each and every dynasty. There you are going to know about the individual scientists. Okay, here I am trying to present a holistic picture about the evolution of science and technology in India. Okay, right. So these are the developments in mathematics and astronomy. Later we will see another area where lot of progress has been done. Okay, so that area is medicine. Okay, medicine also one of the important areas. Okay, in medicine we have a predominant and a very important system, that is Ayurveda. Okay, Ayurveda, right? So not only in ancient period, even today also it has lot of significance. We are trying to revive it, and we have famous mission, that is Ayush mission. Okay, so this through this Ayush mission, along with Ayurveda, we are trying to revive all traditional medicinal system, or health systems, that is Ayurveda, Unani, naturopathy, Siddha, etc. There are plenty of other systems, ancient medicinal systems. We are trying to revive them. Okay, right. So Ayurveda, what is the significance of Ayurveda? It depends on natural remedies, natural remedies. So naturally available plants will be used to extract medicines and treat the diseases. Okay, it focuses on holistic health. So what the present allopathy system is English medicine. Ayurveda, or homeopathy, you might have heard these two words, allopathy and homeopathy. Homeopathy is something related to Ayurveda, and allopathy, that is English medicine. So what allopathy medicine will do, or allopathic system will do, it will treat only the symptoms. The allopathic medicine, allopathy or English medicine system will treat only the systems, whereas the Ayurvedic system will treat the root cause of the disease. This is the significant difference between the allopathic medicine and homeopathic medicine system, right? It is, it focuses on holistic health system, and a lot of importance is given, or significance is given, for preventive health care. In Ayurveda, lot of importance is given for preventive health care. So this is lacking in the this is preventive healthcare is lacking in present day health systems. India is also suffering because we do not have preventive healthcare system, strong preventive healthcare system in our country. So whatever the healthcare systems we have is, that is, once disease occurs, we have post infection treatment systems. That is also called as curative system. Okay, so presently we are very much focusing on curative system, but to prevent the disease, occurrence of disease itself, the preventive healthcare system will help. Okay, so before occurring of the disease itself, we are taking measures to prevent the occurrence of disease. That is known as preventive healthcare system. So there is a lot of emphasis in Ayurveda about the preventive healthcare system. Okay, the best example, the best doctor we had in our ancient time is Charaka. Okay, Charaka, we can say is one of the greatest doctors that not only in India but the world has seen. Okay, so he composed a book with all the medicinal with all the aspects about Ayurveda, or he gave lot of information about Ayurveda in his Charaka Samhita. Right, so this is one of the greatest medicinal books. Okay, so this is about Ayurveda, and we have another branch, that is surgery. Okay, so surgery also developed predominantly in ancient period. Very difficult to imagine that there was surgical practices in ancient India, but they were there. Okay, lot of medicinal instruments or surgical instruments were present, and we got evidence about their presence in our excavations. Okay, right. They have ancient surgeons, they have performed complex surgical or complex surgeries, like surgery for cataract. Can you imagine? Cataract, they have performed cataract surgeries. Cataract surgery is done for eyes. Okay, so when the vision is blurred or vision is not good, the cataract is removed, and so after that the vision of the person will be improved. Okay, and apart from that, they have performed abdominal surgeries. Abdominal surgeries were also performed. Okay, abdominal surgeries means surgeries to the body. Okay, and they have developed a lot of instruments. Okay, apart from that, there were also hints of plastic surgery. Okay, there were hints of plastic surgery. Plastic surgery means, very well, just changing the, or without causing any damage to the looks of the person, doing surgery very carefully with advanced technology. Okay, that is known as plastic surgery. So there were hints of plastic surgery in the ancient period also. Okay, so greatest surgeon, not only at that time, not only India but the entire world. You see, there was a great surgeon called as Sushruta. Okay, and he wrote a book about the surgical practices, that is known as Sushruta Samhita. Right, so all surgical practices, techniques, instruments have been mentioned in that book. Okay, so these are the advancements in medicine, both in Ayurveda and surgery. In both the streams there was lot of advancement. Okay, all right, so this is another area. Okay, apart from that, there were lot of developments in engineering also. Okay, you might have wondered what are the engineering, uh, what are the engineering practices that were there in the ancient times. Okay, so if you see the temples, that were built in the ancient period. Okay, okay, so if you observe the temples, okay, they are nothing short of engineering marvels. If you see the temple, though Kailasnatha temple, it was built during the medieval period. If you see many ancient temples, they are nothing short of marvels. Okay, huge temples built. Okay, apart from that, this is one example. Temple construction is one example. So if you see the urban planning in the first civilization, that is Indus Valley civilization, IVC time. So the construction practices, house construction, the great bath, Okay, and the ornaments they wore, metal ornaments and bone ornaments, and ornaments will not come into urban planning, but the houses, roads, and the drainages they have built, and public places of public rituals like great bath, okay, granaries. So these are nothing but engineering marvels at that time, okay, and they have used burnt bricks which were floating on the water, Even now the bricks, if you go to the places where Indus Valley civilization was excavated, if you go to the places, even now the bricks are intact, okay, that shows the advancement of technological advancements during the Indus Valley period, right? So this is one area, urban planning. Second one is the irrigation systems they have built. They are also nothing short of marvelous, okay. huge canals huge canals crisscrossing the country uh, have been built. If you see the cholas, especially cholas, though cholas the cholas attained their, what should I say, supremacy during the medieval period, but in the ancient period also the cholas were there. They have built, especially in South India, extensive canal network built by them, okay, right. So apart from that, the temple construction I have mentioned, okay, temple construction, not only temples but other aspects like architecture or sculpture, okay, sculpture, if you see, they are nothing short of engineering marvels, okay. The best example is Ashokan pillars. If you see Ashokan pillars, the way they have been sculpted, especially the capitals, uh, which have been placed above or top of the pillar, and the way the pillars have been polished, they have been polished to glassiness. They look like a glass. Their surface looks like a glass. So all these are achievements in the science and technology in the ancient time. Okay. Apart from that, another area is metallurgy. Metallurgy is also one of the area. Metallurgy is nothing but, what are metals? Metallurgy, or best example we can say, the development of alloys. What are alloys? The mixture of metals. Okay. So what the metals, present day alloys, we see brass is a metal, or brass is an alloy. Okay. Like that, tin is an alloy. Okay. They have various utilities or applications. So how alloys will be developed? Each and every metal has to be mixed in a proper proportion, particular proper proportion. Then only the alloys will work properly. Okay. So plenty of alloys have been developed in the ancient period. The best example is the iron pillar. Iron pillar of Guptans, or which was laid during the Guptan period, which is there in Mehrauli. Okay. Mehrauli iron pillar. There is also inscription. It is famously known as Mehrauli iron pillar inscription. So this iron pillar, now if you want, you can see it in the Qutub Minar complex in Delhi. It is there in Qutub Minar complex in Delhi. You can see it. So it is lying, in open since ages, since hundreds of years. This pillar is exposed to, rain. It is exposed to, sunlight, but it did not rust until now. It did not rust until now. Okay, nowadays, if you see iron implements, if you throw it in iron equipment in the open, after a few days you will see rust on them. But this iron pillar, even after hundreds and hundreds of years, it is not rusting. So that is the greatest advancement that is achieved in metallurgy during the ancient time. Okay. So these are these are the greatest examples for advancement of science and technology in our country in the ancient period, right? Right. Apart from these, there are other areas are also there. Okay. We cannot exactly say they are science and technology, but we can say they are advancements in learning. So that is what area is philosophy and logic. Okay, so this is also one of the important areas. We had lot of advancement, that is philosophy, okay, and logic. Okay, right. So greatest gift of Indians to the world is Vedanta. Okay, we have Indian philosophy can be divided into six schools, like there are six major schools. Okay, and one of them is Vedanta. Okay, this is the greatest gift to the world by Indians, and it is the most popular philosophy from India. Apart from that, there are Jain philosophy is also there. Okay, Buddhist philosophy is also there, and there are a lot of advancements in these philosophical studies. Okay, apart from that, logic was also developed. Okay, these Vedanta or these philosophy and logic, they have a lot of influence. It had a lot of influence on later thinkers. Okay, even present day also the Indian philosophy, it is having lot of influence. So the greatest or one of few of our greatest personalities like Swami Vivekananda. Okay, they have been influenced by the Indian philosophy. Okay, so the Indian philosophy had a great has a lot of influence on the modern day, even modern day, personalities, famous personalities, and it is still influencing. Okay, right. Apart from that, another area where we have seen lot of development is grammar and metrics. We can mention. Okay, so even now the grammatical aspects that have been developed during the ancient time, they are still in use. Okay, so whatever the grammars for various languages we have, still in one way or the other, the grammatical aspects that have been developed in ancient time, they are still in use in our not only in our country, in various parts of the world. Okay, so these are the various other areas where lot of advancements in learning have been achieved. Okay, so this is the story about evolution of science and technology or advancements in learning in the ancient time. Okay, I hope you have got a comprehensive picture about the advancements in various fields. Okay, deliberately I have mentioned only important scientists or learners. About the rest of the scientists or thinkers or for that matter learners, you will study as part of history. Okay, right. So this is about the advancements of science and technology or in science and technology in the ancient time, and briefly we will also see advancements in medieval time. Okay, now we will see advancements in medieval time. Okay. Okay. So in medieval time, whatever the advancements that were there in the ancient time, so these ancient advancements were or helped or they have worked as a base for the advancements in science and technology in the ancient time. So the advancements in ancient time, it has worked as a base for advancements of science and technology in the medieval time. Okay, right. So this is also a period of significant intellectual advancements. This is also a period of intellectual advancements. Okay, and scientific learning, right? And whatever the advancements that were there in the ancient period, they worked as the base for the further advancements in science and technology in the medieval period. Okay, right. So though it is considered that compared to ancient time, the politically if we see, there was less stability. Politically, the medieval period was less stable. But however, advancements were there in various areas like mathematics, again mathematics, uh, astronomy. Also, there were a lot of developments. Astronomy, then medicine also, okay, then metallurgy. So in all these areas there was advancements in medieval period also, just like the ancient period. Okay, so just like the ancient period, we will see briefly in each and every area the advancements. Okay, right. Right. So first and foremost area is mathematics and astronomy and mathematics. Okay, so here whatever the advancements were there in ancient time, I have mentioned zero was invented by Indians. The decimal system, that was also given by Indians. Okay, so advancements were there in the aspects like algebra. Okay, algebra and geometry. Okay, geometry, further advancements were there. So about the geometry, I have given the example of Suluva Sutra. Okay, Suluva Sutra, it was part of Yajurveda. Okay, trigonometry also we can mention, or geometry. Various shapes and sizes have been discussed. Further advancements were there. The greatest contributor during the medieval period for algebra and geography, or for that matter for the entire mathematics, was Brahmagupta. Okay, sorry, Brahmagupta was not. We will remove this example. Okay. Okay, so geometry, there was lot of advancement in astronomy and mathematics also. Okay, algebra and geometry. Okay, right. So example, ancient time, as part of Yajurveda, there was Sulva Sutra. Okay, right. After that, the complex problems that were there, or mathematical problems, they have been solved. Okay, and new theorems were proposed. New theorems were proposed during ancient or during medieval time. Okay. Apart from that, astronomy, if you see, specifically in astronomy, instruments, astronomical instruments have been designed. Accurate astronomical instruments have been designed, and to conduct measurements about the planetary movements, etc. Okay. Right. So instruments like, best example, Jantar Mantar. Have you heard this word? Jantar Mantar. What is there in Jantar Mantar? There are two Jantar Mantars. In Jaipur also there is one Jantar Mantar, and in New Delhi also there is one Jantar Mantar. It's an interesting place. You go and visit. So the Jantar Mantars have been built in medieval period itself. Okay, they are nothing but they are measurements, or they are instruments to measure astronomical or planets or astronomical movements. Okay, and apart from that, calendars have been designed, or calendars have been prepared. Okay, accurately. Calendars prepared means they are not prepared just like that, they were very much accurate. Okay, though presently we are using for our common practice the English calendar, that is known as Gregorian calendar, but officially Indian government follows a Shaka system or Shaka calendar, which has origination in the Shaka period. Okay, in the ancient time. Okay, so in medieval period also calendars have been prepared, and to the accurate, to be very accurate. Apart from that, astronomical instruments have been prepared, they are also very much accurate. Okay, these are the developments in mathematics and astronomy. Similarly in medicine also, if we see, okay, medicine. A new system has been introduced in medieval period, that is known as Unani system. Okay, so Unani system is a traditional medicinal system like Ayurveda. Okay, so but formulations, treatment, etc., everything is different from Ayurveda. Okay, so it is believed that Unani system has origin, or it has origin in Arabian Peninsula or Arabia. So when Muslim rulers came to India, okay, along with them the Unani system also, medicine system also came to India. Still it is present in India, and it is part and parcel of Ayush, medicinal system or Ayush medicine system that we are trying to promote. Okay. Apart from that, the already existing medicinal systems, the Ayurveda and the surgery, they have further advanced. Okay. Apart from the Unani system, the Ayurveda and surgery, they have further advanced. Right. So these are the developments in medicine. Apart from that, another important area we have seen lot of development is the metallurgy. Okay, whatever the developments that were there in the ancient time, further improvements have been achieved in metallurgy. Okay, further advancements have been achieved in metallurgy. Okay, first and foremost in metallurgy is steel production. Okay, steel production. In steel production, advanced technologies have been achieved. Okay, advanced advanced technology or techniques have been invented, and good quality of steel has been produced. Okay, so the what were the applications of this steel? Good quality of steel. This steel was used in making weapons. Okay, this was used in making weapons and other tools. Okay, day-to-day tools, and even in architectural elements. They were used in other architectural elements. Okay, so generally what we think that steel is a modern day phenomenon. Steel was not there in the ancient or medieval time, but in medieval period itself, lot of advancement has been achieved in production of steel. Okay, apart from that, another area where lot of improvement was there is metalwork. Okay, metalwork, artisans were there. They were cottage industries was there. In that, metalwork was very much advancing. Okay, so the metalwork was refined. Okay, so metalwork is very much essential, like to prepare or to produce utensils, day-to-day utensils. Okay, even defense equipment, production of defense equipment that is used in wars or battles, etc. So for all these things, metalwork was very important, and it further refined during the medieval period. Okay, apart from that, it led to production of intricate metalworks. Intricate means very complex and very sensitive, which includes lot of what should I say, criticality or complexity. Okay, so intricate metalworks have been produced. Metalworks have been produced. Best example is the production of jewelry. Okay, so jewelry, very difficult. The designs will be very difficult. So because of the refinement in metalwork techniques, good quality of jewelry was produced. Okay, and apart from that, decorative items have also been produced. Okay, decorative items to decorate the homes, to decorate the palaces, etc. They have been produced. Okay, apart from that, the daily utensils, okay, they were also have been produced. Okay, so these are the advancements in metallurgy. Apart from that, other advancements were there in other areas also. The areas are, first one is chemistry. Okay, chemistry, though chemistry is part of, metallurgy is a part of chemistry. Because of the advancements in chemistry, the other areas like medicine, okay, metallurgy, okay, and especially the chemicals, okay, or we can say production of dyes, very important. So production of all these things has become very easy because of the advancement of chemistry. Okay. So production of dyes, production of medicine, production of metals or alloys has become easy or simplified because of the advancements in chemistry. Okay. So apart from that, other area we have to see is architecture. Okay, so marvelous architectural pieces have been produced during the medieval period. The best example are Kailasanatha temple. Okay, so it is nothing sort of an engineering marvel. So Kailasanatha temple. Apart from that, Taj Mahal is also there. Okay, so like this we have produced masterpieces in architecture. So this was made possible because of the advancements in science and technology, especially in architecture, and because of the advancements in the field of engineering arts. Okay, so these are the areas where we have seen predominant development in the medieval period. Okay, so apart from that, various temples have been built, various other temples have been built, various mosques have been built. Okay, the Qutub Minar is best example. Okay, apart from that, the palaces, great palaces have been built, great forts have been built. Okay, so all these have been made possible because of the advancements in engineering and architectural techniques. Okay, so we can give some examples in temples, certain temples where pillars are hanging pillars are there, and in some areas where we clap, in some certain mosques where we clap, the resound comes from kilometers away. You can hear the resound of those claps kilometers away. So that type of system is there in the Golconda Fort. Okay, that type of system can be seen in Golconda Fort. So that type of engineering marvels have been created during the ancient period. Okay. Right. So these are the advancements in medieval period. Or before that, we have seen advancements in science and technology in ancient period also. Okay. So in the next class, we will see briefly the advancements in the colonial period, and in the after that we will see advancements in modern period. Okay. Right. So with this first part in this topic or lesson will be completed, then we will study about the individual scientists briefly, about each and every scientist, important scientist briefly we will try and study. Okay, right. So I hope you have got a picture, holistic picture about the advancements of science and technology in the ancient period and in medieval period. Okay, so we will end this class here, and tomorrow we will continue with the advancements of science and technology in colonial period. Okay, so until then, have a good time. See you.